All right, so Arknights 2 got announced. That's a thing we should probably talk about as Arknights content creators.
Yeah, no, that's something we should probably address.
Wait. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. I was like, why do you sound like that? I was like, wait. Okay, my
I
bad.
changed my tone of voice. You're like, wait,
It's like, okay, we're live. We're live.
Where should we
Alright,
begin on this?
where should we
I don't
begin?
know.
People have been hyping this game up. They've been calling it the Genshin Impact Killer.
Ah,
Ah.
You could hear the groans.
I've heard that
yeah.
opinion for a while
Oh no,
already.
I did that.
What really? Talks to.
I didn't mean to. I meant to. My bad.
Okay, you meant to. So why do you call it that?
For the clicks.
I mean, he makes a good point.
You're honest at least.
For the clicks.
Yeah, okay. At least he's. I saw one of Vox 2's video recently where it was 31 or 30 seconds long, and then he blatantly said in his video, "Sorry guys, I've got to extend this video by 20 seconds of filler so that I can have ads in the video." He blatantly said that in
Wait,
his
what?
fucking
What?
10-second meme video.
What is the
Yeah,
minimum?
I remember that.
It's
What's the-
30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds to run ads? Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that because none of my videos have been that short.
Man.
Exactly.
I gotta meet the quota, man. I need money.
I do know. Isn't it's 8 minutes to run mid-roll ads, right? I know that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, it is. But still, Vox, how
How
as
disgrace-
blatant as he is it only for the clicks, or do you have some reasoning?
I literally need money right now. I'm at a very scary time where I got what you call
Okay.
it. I got
Everybody
rejected
please
from
donate to Vox 2.
Well, not like that. Not like
You-
that. I don't like getting like money from pity and shit like that. But yeah, right now it's a pretty
You
bad
got
time.
rejected from what?
All my UC of all my choices, UCs, all my UCs of
Universities.
choices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh no.
Big
I
oof.
was
I
actually,
feel that.
I was actually depressed for like 3 days, man. But
Are you better now? Do you drink?
yeah. I'm fine.
Oh, you drank?
Do you drink?
Do you drink?
Yeah, do I drink?
Oh, you drank.
Them Cookie, do we need to talk about your coping habits real quick? What was your first option?
No, that's pretty healthy. I think it does help.
That's my if I get upset or like depressed and really sad, yeah, I think drinking is my go-to. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Kuya. I will take notes.
I can't take drugs, okay? That's not what it is in my country. It's illegal here.
To derail this conversation a little bit more, I have never drunk alcohol or coffee.
I can't eat.
It's
so
not
clean?
worth it. Well, so I mean, I'm not clean. I've drank from time to time, but I just don't think it's worth it. Like it. So I have a view on alcohol. All right, I'm strongly opinionated on alcohol because I don't like losing control of my mental faculties. I think it's scary. And also alcohol just tastes bad. So it's like,
Yeah, I never.
You're not wrong.
Taste
You're not
bad.
wrong.
It does
Like,
taste
I
bad.
took a sip of beer once, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that
fuck?
shit is terrible, man. God.
it's so bad. So like I'm drinking stuff that tastes bad in order to lose control of my mind. It's like
put it like that.
this is the worst trade deal in history.
You're going into cancel state.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I drink just for the drunkenness. I don't drink for the taste. Although no, there's some point in times where alcohol is good, but let's not get to there. That's not the context
probably
here.
get back on topic. Actually, should this even stay in the podcast?
There's a friendly
No,
stream.
don't worry.
There's
You're a
some-
friendly street. I'm not even promoting drinking, all right? Guys, please keep your habits to yourself.
Okay, so
No, but okay.
I mean, we got easily sidetracked because I mean, for all the hubbub about our Arknights 2, as it were, for Enfield,
Yeah.
we don't know shit about it. Like
Exactly. Like we're like, hey, Enfield, Arknight's killer. Then we all collectively just run out of things to say about it, and we just got sidetracked because there's nothing else.
like it
Well,
exists.
I think it looks really nice. I actually think it does look better than Genshin, like the graphics. If you've seen like that one scene with like the water and shit like that, I saw like a rainbow. I'm like, damn, the detail is insane.
I think my phone won't be able to run it. That's what I think.
Is it
Although
on?
the
Wait, is
PC
it gonna be on mobile?
No, yeah,
It's gonna be on mobile, iOS, PC, and Android.
It's gonna be one hell of a ballsy move if they completely forgo mobile. Like, I don't think they are.
Wait, hold on, wait. So I may be misunderstanding. Wait, I thought it was supposed to be like a game. So wait, am I out of the loop here? Is Enfield like
What do you mean?
Arknight? Is Enfield actually Arknights too? Oh, I was saying that as a joke this whole time.
No.
It's like
No.
a spin-off. Is
Yeah,
that
okay.
what
I
the
thought
word
so.
is?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to
Um,
be like a spin, like a kind of like a single player spin-off game,
It's like
right?
you can't tell if it's a sequel or prequel from
Yeah,
it
like
at
we
all.
don't know much.
Well,
Wait, didn't we see like some screenshots where like W was in it, but then the fucking
Wait,
like
what?
No,
title
there was
dropped?
there was no AK characters inside.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
just like
really? Was this
like
like doctored? I remember I saw them on Twitter.
No, there's no
no.
doctor as well. Well, you're not called doctor in the game. You're called administer.
oh
Well,
Yeah.
rather than like sequel or prequel like chronologically, I meant like spiritually in a way. Well, it's not actually supposed to be the continuation of Arknights, right? It's supposed to
No,
be like a side
definitely
thing.
not.
No, I didn't think so.
Because
I don't even think it will
the
have a gacha.
environment is the. Oh no! Oh, that's the okay. I mean, those are good questions to ask. Like, will it be? Because
Yeah.
is it AK2? No. Does it like run in line timeline wise? No one knows. But
oh, you know what? Oh,
definitely it's still in the setting of AK because the people still have ears, like animal
Yep,
ears and
yeah.
all,
Yeah.
animal traits. And they use the term like originium and everything in their trailers and all. So we're still in AK thing, but it's like I don't think we'll meet with any of the characters that we see in AK
no, I think it's
in
like
this game.
you guys know what Honkai is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like a Honkai Genshin type thing, where it's like, is it like coexisting universes? It's just like different dimensions or something
I
like that.
think Honkai and Genshin are just straight up different, like
Yeah, I
No,
think that's straight up different.
Well,
There's not even like
No,
they share the same timeline.
There's, I think in Genshin it's hinted at the very start that there's like a multiverse, right? I think the Traveler is called the Traveler because they go throughout many different worlds, and so assumingly Honkai is just one of those many worlds. So the Traveler might have even shown up in the Honkai universe.
yeah. So I think what they're gonna do is like, you know how they made Bell, right? I think that was originated from this other character. I think it was May. Are they gonna have like Calcit and then Calcit 2, and then just
Like an alternate
I,
dimension, Calcit.
yeah, because they've done that. Like I think it was called
Hmm.
Perlica. Was that her name?
No, but
Well, I mean-
Pelika is not Calcit. It's stated that.
Yeah.
So it's like a cheap copy in a way, kind of.
Well, they even
I
like
mean-
the multiverse is technically canon in Arknights due to the Rainbow Six
Yeah.
event.
They are somehow
right.
linked with
Yep.
our world.
Yes,
That's the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, so I mean that's probably the case for this Enfield. Sorry, Vox.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, wait, I could be a cat boy. All right, go on, go
Oh, you could.
Very insightful.
on. Sorry.
It'll be cool if you can design your main character, right? You can design who you are in the game, and instead of being some cloth doctor. But anyways, yeah, in terms of the like, if I maybe target the Genshin killer thing, I don't think it's gonna be a Genshin killer.
Oh, no.
And
No.
I've seen some content creators made some comments about people calling it a Genshin killer. I think it was like Yi. He stated that, and he's like, I think it's more important that people assess games for what they are on their own instead of saying that this will destroy another game. Like that's not really what we want to see exactly. There are some people out there who wants to see Genshin go down for whatever reason, but I'm like, I think it's coexisting. They could
I
be
mean-
very good competitors of each other.
I just did it for the views.
It is definitely like interesting because like I kind of get it, you know? It's like, yeah, I like Arknights. I think Arknights is like I like it more than Genshin, and I'm more of a fan of Hyperglyph. So I'm like, you know, there is a part of my mind where it's like, yeah, go get him, you know, make this game, show everyone.
Oh
you
yeah,
can do
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you
No,
know?
yeah, I'm-
Undeniable. That's great.
I'm definitely on that side too, to be honest.
Well, even in like a more cool-minded ideal, if it is trying to compete with the gameplay of Genshin, and it is like made in a way where it's trying to beat a Genshin at all, competition is almost always good, right? Because
Yeah.
the people, if there are two things competing in a market, the people that win out usually are the consumers, because then it will light a fire
true.
under the ass of Genshin and what are the people? What are the people behind Genshin? I'm mind blank. Mihoyo. It will light a fire under Mihoyo's ass, and probably if it does actually compete with them and start drawing away the player base, will make Genshin actually a better game. Hopes, right? Hopefully.
Oh,
make Genshin a better
okay.
game.
Hopefully.
If they are
That's
Wait,
the
so
best
you're-
case scenario.
Wait, so
That is
you're
the best
saying-
case scenario.
So you're saying like if the gacha system in Enfield is like 2%, they're gonna be like, oh shit, we gotta
Well,
up
we
this.
don't. Okay, I don't think Enfield will have a gacha. This is like my hot take.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm in support of your hot take because if I I haven't done my Enfield video yet. But I looked at, because Enfield shows the menu screen.
Yeah.
What's interesting about the menu screen is that there is no button for gacha.
Fuck.
There's no hit hunting. There's no recruitment. Like you see every button that you see in AK right now. For example, there's squad, there's like operator, there's friends and everything in that front screen. But that hit hunting portion is not there, which I mean, it's going to get that question of, so is there really no gacha, or is there like gacha that is in the shop? Because there was a shop option, but it feels like it should be separate from shop if there was actually gacha in the game.
Yeah, because even in like Arknights, there's
True,
a
true.
shop and then there's
But how would they make
So-
money? I'm
No,
confused.
that's a good question. That's the thing. I don't
well, that's
understand
why
how
I
they
was
didn't make money
that's why
then.
I was confused why they were on mobile. I thought that they were completely foregoing mobile and they were making a video game, right? Like a video game that you buy and then play.
Not gonna lie, selling it as a fully priced like full game would be a bit of a Giga Chat move. I'm not gonna lie, but like
I don't think that's going to be
I don't
the
know.
case, or
Yeah,
because
I
don't feel
the
so.
game is stated that it's probably free to play.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, in
they'll
that case, it
probably
will
do it
probably
in a
come
case.
like I don't see any other way they will make money unless it's really
Well,
bullshit.
Bro,
You know?
$60
It could be battle
mobile game.
pass. They could always do like a battle pass thing, or they
Oh,
could just like make
God,
skins sellable
I hate battle
instead
pass.
of
I guess we'll see. Like, did it show any combat in the trailer? Because I think that was the one thing I
no,
didn't.
they
like,
didn't.
Yeah,
No.
they didn't show combat. Like, that's the one thing where I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
why didn't they show combat? You
I guess
know?
it's not ready yet.
Okay, to sort of answer that, like I think when a lot of people say, "Oh, why didn't they show the combat?" I think our impression is that maybe they're gonna launch the game this year or something, and then we're expecting that there's something ready for us. I think Enfield is a very not ready game.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take at least like a year or
Yeah.
I would say the earliest that I think it might launch is like end next year. Or
yeah, I think like
maybe
late
at least
next
2 years from
year.
now.
I think late next year is probably like the earliest we're going to get Enfield. Because if there were more, if we're going to release sooner, then they probably would have shown something like combat. Right? I think that this was like a sneak peek into like what they're working on, a proof of concept.
I think this might surprise you guys a bit. There's something that I really didn't like Hypergriff when they launched this whole Enfield thing. They posted a trailer, right, and they hyped it all up and all with that timer counting down. And then right after the trailer dropped, if you go into the Chinese social media page, so that would be Weibo, and you go to the social media page of the Hypergriff official and the staff. So they all posted the trailer in their own personal accounts. And you're like, yay, this game is coming. And you know what's the next thing that they wrote in the next line? They said, job applications are open for Hypergriff. So I'm not, and it's not like one staff. It was every single one of them posting a job application link.
Oh yikes.
Which,
Yeah.
when I look at that, I'm like,
That's scary,
did you
yeah.
just make a game before you hire the right people for the game?
That's
You're
pretty
hiring after you have a game idea.
I mean, honestly though, that I think that's been happening not with smaller companies like Hypergriff, but this is side tangent. Companies like Blizzard have been having to do that. I don't remember the game that Blizzard just announced, but after all of the
True.
controversy that Blizzard went through, and I think it was Ubisoft. I might be wrong there, but I know Blizzard was. They announced that they were making a game, and they announced what the game was going to be and everything, and then they're like, "Please work for our company."
Yeah, like when
because no one would,
companies,
yeah.
like when companies have either an upscale, like of a very big, like how's it called? Either have a big upscale, or for some reason a lot of talent walks out. That's kind of what they do. Like CD Projekt Red did that very recently. You know, they announced the new Witcher, which is not Witcher 4 apparently, and then they're like, "Oh, we're hiring." You know, like,
Right,
companies
the-
do that.
Witcher continued. Wow.
Yeah, which are quote unquote 4 is actually going to be coming out, which no one knows what it's going to be doing because the Witcher storyline kind of ended in 3.
Yeah.
But I'm still hopeful for the game, even though
Yeah.
these weird actions
Yeah.
happen.
Wait, I actually still don't know what the
I mean,
gameplay is gonna
hey,
be like.
You know, we can like something that we can focus on that like we know is well, I mean, I really like the designs, like for one, like you know, what they've revealed for the characters and how they look, like
Yeah,
that like Arknight's feel is still there, and I really like it.
Arknights
Oh,
Arknights
wow.
is still consistently good with character design. I think that they're and we can maybe even do a whole episode on character design later, but the
Oh, that would be
the-
amazing.
character designs in Arknights are so above character designs in most gacha games, and it's like I care about this an abnormal amount. Like I'm a character design person. I like looking at character design. And most gachas are like very lowest common denominator. 13-year-old boys play our game Ginga Gunga Mommy.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
Arknights restrains itself a lot, and I'm thankful for that.
No, but there are times when they fail, like
Sometimes, yeah, no,
counter
I wouldn't call it a failure. Like I'm not saying that like Ginga Gunga Mame is bad or like Unga Bunga is bad. I'm saying that like when that's most of your game, that starts to become bad. Destiny's Child, as it were. If any of you have played that game,
I've seen that game.
but-
I think that's enough for me.
yeah, things like Destiny's Child rub me the wrong way. That's gonna get left out of context. Anyway,
Suganagi was. A
Oh my
mistake.
god.
But yeah, no, character designs in Enfield are as good as Arknights tends to be.
Yeah.
We're only,
exactly.
I mean, we've
That's
only
good.
really seen 3 so far, but
Yes.
it is good though. It is good though.
Yeah.
Or
How's the
Box
main
won't play
girl
the game.
I'll play the game.
Box is
How's
like,
the main one called?
oh, sorry, say that again, Square.
Oh, how's the main one called? The quote unquote protagonist of Enfield. Does she have a name?
Yeah, Pelika.
Berlica? Hot take, I
Yes.
think she looks better than Amiya in a character design
No,
perspective.
that's not hot at all. That's not a
Uh,
hot take at all, dude. Amiya looks like a
Yeah,
fuck-
yeah. No, Amiya.
I am glad to know this
Well-
was in fact a cold take.
I mean, yeah, she's better than Amiya. Although, wait, I'm not gonna pull on with my opinion. I think it's a bit concerning to say what I'm gonna say.
No, like-
Wait, what?
like,
No,
have
no,
you?
come on,
No,
come on,
no,
come
no, it's
on.
fine. It's fine. Have you seen Amiya's design? Like, damn, what are
Wait,
those ears?
how is wait, how is your Mia opinion concerning?
So you see, so in the case of Amiya, you've got the mode where a lot of people will address her like she's the daughter of the game. So that's that. So that's
Mhm.
as much as you limit yourself there. But then if you talk about Pelika seems like she's literally just your colleague. So that's the thing that probably gets, you know how the Discord went down on AK Enfield?
Yeah.
Like it was a ruckus there and
Yeah.
everything, and everyone's overly simping on this character.
Yeah.
Which I say that is fucking dumb. But then again though, I get it. But like you don't have to go to that extent.
Wait, did the server shut down like completely?
Oh,
Like, it
yeah,
deleted?
There-
No,
there
they
was
didn't
li-
shut it down.
no.
They didn't delete it. It's just you can't chat in there anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
there was like one mod and a whole bunch of people were really horny.
The timeout didn't help it. The timeout did not help at all.
I
bro.
don't get how they like had it go so out of fucking control. Like,
Uh,
you know, Arknight's official server is not like, you know, perfect, but you know, you don't have to fucking shut down the entire thing.
the thing is
just
that
needed
if you
more
all
mods.
notice, there's no the mods in the AKO official server. The staff that's in there is Yostar staff. But then
Mhm.
when you look at Enfield does not have any Yostar staff, which goes to say that the game may not even be published by Yostar because I mean it makes sense. Now the game might be facing a global launch. So if it's a global launch, Hypergriff could just run the whole show if they want to.
I
Yeah,
mean, that
they
would
could.
be-
Yeah, they
that would
could.
be cool.
Yeah, that'd be very
Yeah.
interesting to get a different publisher, but that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the idea where it's a global launch. They've already
Okay.
promoted it on this scale, and like it'll be good to not have that CN dislodge. That will do
I
good for their
am-
game.
That would be amazing, man. I hate
Like,
this.
I am always for developers being their own boss, so I really hope they can manage something like that.
Yeah. But then it's because of there's no moderation, there's no Yostar staff to help them out this time. Maybe their staff was like the moderator in the server is either one of their interns or it's basically a random member that they thought was good. And then they instantly regret it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, small side tangent here, Box, because you mentioned it. For everyone here, do you like or dislike the fact that we're behind CN for so much?
Oh, I hate it.
I
hate
don't
it.
mind.
Like-
Yeah, I don't mind.
What? Like look, they announced like, how should I say this? Like, I
No, I
hate knowing
get
what the
the
anniversary is
view.
before.
Look,
Yeah, I get the view. Like you can't be as
But-
hyped as you want to be.
Yeah, no, the hype is the only reason why. Because like, how can you be hyped for an anniversary that's coming in 6 months? Like, come on.
look,
I
for
mean-
me, it's like imagine, okay, I cannot be as hyped, but imagine if I knew that Fartooth was coming out like 2 weeks before she comes out. You know, I would be livid.
That's the pro point, yeah. Like why people like it.
You know, I would
So-
throw that all away just for the hype. You know, I'll be honest with you.
I just imagine Box is like living on the edge, right? He likes not having it. He doesn't want to prepare, so he can just gamble all of his money away immediately.
Like,
Also, yeah, Fartooth is my most anticipated operator.
yeah, sir, get in the train.
Not even NTR. Interesting.
NTR is boring.
I mean,
Oh,
she's
kinda
cool.
No,
She's
not even kinda.
cool.
Sorry.
She's cool, but
Vox,
Alter.
you're gonna get grilled, bro.
Oh, dude, I have. No, I feel like that's a cold take actually.
No,
it is a pretty hot take. People like
okay.
people like NTR.
If you're gonna say kid, there's like always varying opinions. But if you're gonna say like the look and the whole story, I think there's some people who is like super into No Alter because she's probably the character that received the biggest like lore heaviness in the game. Considering how she's got a damn good 3D trailer that tells you exactly why she
That trailer
exists.
was amazing.
I didn't even watch it.
Exactly, it's like
I didn't even watch.
Fox,
God damn it.
Fox, you go and watch that 6-minute freaking animation for No Alter now, and then maybe you'll change your view.
6 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Exactly, they dedicated to No Alter. I'm sending it to you.
That's the size of most. That's 8 times the size of the average Box video. You think he has the attention span for that?
Oh man, no, that's like 100 times longer than his videos.
No, like literally, bro.
His videos are 10 seconds long.
I can't even get through my own ads.
I can't even get through my own. What a line! Oh no,
Hey, Box, look at this. I sent it to you. Just for your note.
I thought, dude, wait, I thought that was just an OST.
No, it's a.
What
it's
the
like a
fuck?
whole...
It's a PV, bro. It's a PV to show you why she exists.
Oh my god, wait, I thought this was an OST this whole time. I've seen it in my feed.
So for future
Oh my
reference, if
God.
you see the words PV, that means promotional video, and it's usually a trailer for something and or an animation.
Vox, is this an English lesson that we should teach you as PV and NV?
I knew what I know what PV is, but I think I saw it, so that's probably why. Is that Flametail?
Yes. Okay. Enjoy the video. Continue, Dio.
Yeah.
Enjoy the video.
Let me just endorse.
I've always just found it funny because like most people are like really 50-50. Most people aren't neutral on it, surprisingly. I'm surprised that Kuki and Skorak, you two are like real neutral on it because most people either really like that they're behind either JP or CN or whatever the main server is, or most people really hate it. It's either like really love or really hate.
I feel like there's no point to eating it. Like you're just gonna make yourself feel worse in the game. And I actively dislodge myself from like overly knowing the content in CN whenever I stream and all. Even when I make my videos, like I'm gonna post a video. I don't know if it's before this episode, after this episode, but that I posted up. But I'm gonna do like a timeline of AK for the year thing where I let people know what's gonna happen. Once I post that video, right, and I'm talking about, whoa, there's this character, that character. I literally rinse my brain after that. I'm like, hold on, I completely forgot what's coming up next month. So
I'm the complete opposite. I research meticulously. I don't know why. Like I really like to have that like, completely optimized. Being like, okay, what's coming then? I want to be prepared,
Yeah, I'm actually in the Skorak camp. That's why I was like the opposite of Box. That's why I was interested to hear his opinion because I am a saver. I'm a like hard saver when it comes to any gachas. So I will just save and save and save my currency, and then usually spend on like 1 or 2 banners every year. So in games where I don't know what's coming next, like Fire Emblem Heroes or Dragalia or Alchemy Stars, but those are really rough for me. I recently in Alchemy Stars, for anyone that plays Alchemy Stars, Florine destroyed me. I had not spent any money on Alchemy Stars until Florine came out.
Oh, yo, hold on. I was watching the trailer and I heard Florine. I'm like, damn, bro. I wanted that character bad.
Yeah, she's really good.
Oh, I got her
character.
though.
I was stupid. So did
Florine?
I. Eventually,
I want Bethel now, and I can't get myself a fucking Bethel copy.
No, it's an Alchemy Stars thing. There was a character that came out pretty recently.
Oh, she looks cute.
Yeah, she's cute
she
and
looks
she's
good.
also broken.
Super broken.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
she's super broken. And I'm a big Thunder Aurorian. I'm a big Thunder boy. Go Thunder. Thunder's the best element. Fuck you all that you don't think it's not. But
He's right.
so
Thunder is the best element.
True.
Michael, come on.
True. Michael's the best girl. She's new best girl.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Michael's
Wait,
best
okay,
girl.
well, I wouldn't say best girl. No. I'm down
But
there.
but the yeah, so in games like that, in games like Alchemy Stars, I have a really rough time because like it's like this psychological torture where it's like, oh god, is this the one banner that I should have been saving for? Do I spend it all now? Do I spend it all now? And then you get like baited, and the very next banner that they come out with is like a character that you like even more than the one that you spent all your gacha current.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. You're like, oh, come on, dude. I just spent like this stuff I've been saving up for a year for this character, and then you come up with a character that I think is cooler. Like that's really rough. So like I'm with Skorak where like I really like being able to plan ahead for so long.
Mm. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. The problem with me is that a lot of times, okay, this is not meant as a flex, but my luck is too good, and combined with my planning, it kind of kills my thing with gacha. So you know what you said about Azure Lane?
Yeah.
Right?
So well before
I've had that.
well for the
I've
people
had that.
wait Skorak, for the people that haven't, we mentioned that off of the not live.
Fuck.
Yeah, I have the live audience has no idea what the hell we're talking about. The I mentioned before when we were just on the call that I actually quit Azure Lane like a month into playing because I got every single character because Azure Lane's SSR rate is like 7%. And so if I were making a gacha, I actually don't want the gacha to be too high, the rates to be too high. Anyway, sorry, continue, Scar.
Yeah, like that happens to me on the regular with normal gacha. Like I get like a shit ton of SSRs. I get almost everyone, and then I'm like, all right, now what the fuck do I do? You know, do I just keep going and like spend the rest of my currency to the void? You know, like for example, first fucking 10 pool on punishing Grey Raven was a double fucking 5-star
Jeez.
with 0.6, by the way. I don't know how I did it. I also got fucking, how is she called? Fucking white-haired Virgil one. I don't remember her name. I also got her on the first 10 pulls. I don't know how it keeps happening.
Yeah, Box, do you, honest to God, Box, do you even play Arknights anymore?
No,
I didn't think
I
so.
don't. I don't play anymore, bro.
You got, well,
No,
you were mentioned a while. You got Thorns and you just kind of like quit, right?
yeah, no, I still to this day I stopped buying the monthly passes on it. By the way, I just felt like I just watched a 6-minute Flame Tail trailer.
Well, you could say that it's very flame tail, but like yeah, no Alta comes in as the heroine.
Still skipping.
Heroine.
In terms of gacha,
I
like
don't know how to pronounce it.
as a side note to the side note, I got in order to piss off everyone, I got Salak in one ticket. And I didn't even roll for Salak. I refuse to pronounce her any other way. The new banner girl in Arknights.
Oh, say
Salak.
Leech.
No, it's
Say
it's Salak.
Like
It's Salak.
Where's the
Salak.
K? Where's the K?
Like a schooler.
If you, I kid you not, I will play the audio in editing, right now.
Salak.
Her, if you actually,
No.
yeah, if you
I will
look
play
up,
the audio for
if-
you as well as Silek.
if you look up how to pronounce it in like Norwegian or whatever, I swear to God, it's like Salak.
I don't
All
believe
right.
it.
I mean, hey, I think Salak
Irish,
sounds cooler.
isn't
And
it?
for pronunciations, I have only one rule. I only pronounce it the way that sounds coolest. That's my law. So Salak sounds cooler. See Salak now.
I mispronounce things on purpose to make people slightly angry.
Leech. Yeah.
Okay.
Say Leech does sound stupid.
It's totally not Sea Leech, I'll tell you that.
Because the
much.
word leech is there.
Yeah.
Leech is,
Yeah.
there.
I
so,
didn't want
yeah.
Salak. That's the problem. Like I pulled, like I did a 10 pull. I got Mulberry and I'm good. You know, I wanted Mulberry.
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
But
actually,
just
yeah,
I've heard a lot of people who wanted Mulberry and then they didn't get her and they got Silek instead and they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
It
It happens.
Yeah. For me, that happened with how's she called? April. I wanted April, but only for the
Oh.
skin. Because
Oh, I
her
still
skin is
want her.
amazing.
I
Yeah,
still want her.
but
getting-
She's like Amber.
Getting screwed over on your SR instead and getting like SSRs instead is one of the weirdest feelings in any gacha.
They're just there like, am I supposed to be happy?
Yes, exactly. Because you get like the shiny. You're like, oh, the game's like, come on, aren't you happy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy, all right. yeah, I'm totally happy.
Yeah.
right now.
Gritting
Yeah.
your teeth and shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, look at the shiny animation.
You know, happened to me with Flint and Beeswax. Took me forever to get both those characters.
Wait, I thought Flint was free.
I still don't have Beeswax.
No.
Nope.
No?
Wish Flint
Oh,
was
no.
free. Holy shit.
Who's
Yeah.
Flint?
God, I wish Flint was free. I never skinned them.
Yeah, I wish I could get a mixed pot flame, bro.
Man, I still don't have Beeswax. Beeswax is my most wanted unit in the game. Period.
Ew, why?
He's super
Sorry.
fun to play around with.
Yeah, Beeswax is cool. I have
So,
Carnelian. I don't know
Beeswax-
how I
Beeswax
pulled
is
Carnelian,
great.
but not Beeswax.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't-
Beeswax is more usable to me.
you don't know true happiness until you see a boss, and then you just smack a fool with a giant tombstone, and they're just like, well, I guess I have to deal with this now. And you're like, yeah, deal with that.
She uses a tombstone? What the fuck?
Well, it's like an obelisk.
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 Yeah.
I call it a tombstone because I'm
the
dyslexic.
you-
Don't look into that.
So entertained by whenever we have this call, Vox 2 is always learning something new.
We should rename
It's a
the
learning
we
experience.
should rename the podcast to Learning with Box 2.
I just don't use Saleech, or not Saleech, but what's her name again? Beeswax, or any other. Who
You
uses
just
5-star
don't use
characters?
anyone that is not considered a strong operator.
Yeah, who uses 5-star characters
I
besides
have-
kills?
I have
People
the,
who enjoy the game and stay in Arc Knights.
I have the flowchart for Box. It's like, is the character Thorns, Deserter, or Silveresh? No, put him in the dumpster.
Oh, no, I literally only have 6-star characters in my team. Maybe
God
that's why I'm
damn.
Maybe
Maybe that's why you've been out of the game.
That's probably not even correct. There are like 4 and 5 stars that are better than most 6 stars.
yeah.
Like Elysium is just like better than most 6 stars.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't deal damage. He's just there to really help the team.
Yeah, no, he's
Hard
just
support,
he's
basically.
goated.
I mean, hell, Myrtle is better than most 6.
True.
Like,
Yeah,
Myrtle is
Sidetrack can't
amazing.
compare.
I think, man, were flag bearers a mistake? I think they might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Flappers-
think flag bearers were a mistake per se. I feel like they implemented it so that it's a counter to things that they want to do in the future.
Yeah, well, it's just
I
like
feel.
I feel like fielding my units is super brain dead ever since the flag bearers came out.
Yeah.
Like
But I
I don't
feel
even
like-
I don't think about the early stages of a game almost ever, except for like CC when I'm using like the or like challenge missions that will specifically restrict your either your team comp or your CC limit. But like I just don't care. Just use Myrtle, Elysium, and Coco. Oh, sorry. What's her actual name? Bagpipe. Let's use all 3 of
Coco,
them.
what the heck is Coco?
Don't ask. Don't.
I'm asking, bro. What the
It-
fuck?
I have a VTuber that's not around anymore. She looks like Coco. Bagpipe looks like Coco. It's a.
Oh, like the
Coco,
She was
dog?
the. She was. No, not Korone. The dragon girl.
Yeah, she looks
Oh.
like Coco with reasonably sized boobs.
Yeah.
Fucking.
who looks like her?
Bagpipe and Coco look similar.
Oh yeah, they are.
oh, the orange hair one, right?
Yes, yeah. She's not
Okay,
around
I-
anymore
I-
technically, yeah, but because she dropped out of Hololive and joined up. I think she's unique or not unique individual now. Anyway, I've been
Yes,
calling her
yes.
Coco for so many years that I actually forgot back. I actually forget Bagpipe.
Yeah, same.
like
I call
very
Plat-
good.
Used. Bagpipe used to be my most wanted unit. Then she became, a yellow circle, a godder, and good.
Yep, yeah. Wait, who do you misname Box?
oh, I call Platinum Zafang.
That's actually funny. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing that now. That's actually a really good
Not
name.
even
that's-
bro.
that's fun.
It literally sounds like a name for her. Like when you look at that character, you can literally see Zafang. I don't know.
No, I
No.
get it. She's kind of
Yeah,
like
she
because
looks like Zafang.
Platinum's kind of like the cool Onechan type, and that's just like
I swear,
Yeah.
Zafang is gonna be so proud for you to say that.
yeah. No, I
He's
agree.
gonna be like, I'm
Actually.
literally platinum.
He,
Yeah, I can see that.
We could start a petition, to like rename
Yeah, I mean-
Platinum to Zafang.
that's
Yeah.
not the only one too, right?
Does it cost anything to start a petition? I'll just straight up do this. I
It
have no
doesn't
fear.
cost anything.
Okay,
Yo, we're announcing the petition now.
you think that this
Alright,
is a
guys,
joke?
the
but
link is on the screen.
I
if-
do.
If you think this is a joke, but if there's one thing that you ever learn from me, it's that I will always commit to the bit. All right, if I ever
Oh,
start a
man.
joke, I'm going to do it just because it's funnier to do it. So by the time that this goes live, there will be a petition to rename Platinum to Zafang.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys.
Alright. Well, you guys, you know what to do.
Um,
Alright.
No, so now,
Anyhow.
so to circle back to Enfield, I think that it is very interesting to like even think about what they could be doing, because like you were talking about, like they could even have it like a completely different producer. I think that it would be a dumb idea to do a gacha, because then it would compete directly with Arknights, and I think that what gachas need to do, because all gachas will eventually die. I think that what Arknights needs to do, and all gachas need to do this, is that they need to diversify their media. They need to make other games that can attract people to their IP. That let's say like a person who wouldn't be interested in gacha might be interested in a single player game like Enfield, assumingly if it is like a purely single player story based RPG or whatever. This is kind of what you saw Riot Games do recently.
Hmm.
That's it. I
Yeah,
guess
I can
maybe
get
a
that.
interesting question to sort of look into is what, based on your own impression, what kind of game do you see Enfield as?
I think it is probably going to be some sort of RPG. I I don't know any more than that. I think it could be something like a Punishing Gray Raven real time action kind of game. I think it could be, if they want to stick. My hope, my prayer is that it would be a Fire Emblem game, because I'm so starved for games in that genre, and it would
Just
be
like
it would side on like the more tactical side of Arknights. Like Triangle Strategy wasn't enough. I need more. Please give me more.
I know you're not really a hack and slash fan, Dio, but I think hack and slash is probably
I think
my
Hack and Slash is better, to be
wish.
honest.
I like this kind of game, especially like platinum style spectacle fighters. Oof.
Yeah, I think hack and slash is more likely, to be fair. So I think that you guys are going to be more happy than me on average. But I
Yeah,
if there's a if I can pray to the hyperglyph gods, please give me a Fire Emblem game. Please give me a
yeah,
tactical RPG, please.
Could I get
yeah.
some elaboration? What's a Fire Emblem game like? Because I do not play it.
It's
Oh,
chess.
it's kind of like anime chess, yeah. Have you played like XCOM or
Ah, so
XCOM,
it's okay.
Wargroove, Fire
Real time
Emblem?
strategy.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not real time, not real time. It's turn based. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
no,
turn
it's
based.
kind of like a top-down grid game where you move like your units into certain places and attack. Because XCOM's not real time. Real time would be what's it called? Oh god, like StarCraft. Um, but
Okay.
yeah, it's much slower than StarCraft. I'm trying to think if there's another game that.
Before I continue, maybe box two, you got the impression?
Of what?
Enfield.
Well,
Oh,
what are your hopes for it?
Hack and Slash, to be honest.
Hack and slash.
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really care as long as there's gacha, but now I'm kind of scared that it doesn't.
What? So are you gonna be like, I'm not gonna play the game if there's no gacha?
Kind of, bro. Like I want to gamble. That's like the main reason
What if
why.
there's thorns though?
Holy shit.
No, but you see, it won't be the same if everyone has thorns.
What if
Man,
there's thorns,
box
but he's
two.
locked behind a super secret hard mission you gotta beat?
I don't think box two is in for the
Uh,
difficulty. Box two
yeah,
just wants
no,
the
I
gacha.
I just want to gacha if I'm being completely honest with you.
Which I'm so concerned that he has this gambling addiction. Like, he's so young. Box two, aren't you way younger?
Dude, no. On yeah, I'm okay. So on board days when I have nothing to do, I will boot up all my gachas and do like 5 single summons to kill the board.
What? That's his therapy.
That is no, it literally like calms my mind. If I got something to get,
If you don't do gacha for like a week or something, does your hand start jittering?
yes, I can't save for shit.
Okay, so we've learned the coping mechanisms of 2 of the cast. I like this so far. It's a good episode. We have alcohol and gambling. All right, good to know that we
Wow,
have some really good
these are
coping
interesting
mechanisms.
addictions.
We have some really-
Man. Well, one day we're gonna hear even more the side of Dio and Skorek, how you all cope with your
Well,
problems.
if you want to know, it's unironically. I watch media. I consume media. Very completely unironically. I just love consuming media, whether it's like reading a book or watching a movie or anything. So if I'm like really stressed, I'll just pick a random anime or pick a random movie on Netflix and I'll
That's
just watch
so
it.
healthy.
Yeah, it calms
Yeah,
me down.
wait,
I can't do that.
Oh,
wait, you
if
don't
I,
have to like, you don't have to surge to pull.
no, not at all.
Oh,
I killed
oh.
that.
What?
I killed my surge to pull in FGO. All right, I became a Buddhist monk after FGO.
Wow.
I have horror stories from that game because I wanted Tamamo. I was down bad for Tamamo. All right, I wanted Tamamo.
I mean,
for
you can do way worse.
yeah, I wanted Tomo for like 2 or 3 years. When she first came out, I was a gacha virgin. All right, FGO was my first gacha, and
That place to
when
start.
and Tomomo was my first heartbreak in a gacha. I rolled for her. I wrote all of my courts that I saved up from the start of the game. I spent, I think it was 80 times 160. I spent $160 and still didn't get her. And I was devastated. And it took me like 2 years to get her, and I randomly got her off of a spook. Ever since then, I've been a Buddhist monk, and I pick one banner in every game, and I just save until that banner.
See, I can't do that. I will pull for every banner. I don't even care.
I've been scarred.
Man, box 2, please don't earn a lot of money. You're the kind of person who will
Okay.
probably spend till you have like 1 digit in your bank.
Bro,
Fox
I
who
think
becomes a
I
doctor to
no,
fuel his gambling addiction.
I have this really bad habit of thinking in gacha currency. Like, oh, this piece of bread is $5. No, that could last me a month in Arknights.
God damn.
Oh, you always convert real life food into game
It's such
currency.
a bad habit, bro. It's actually such a
I
bad
think
habit.
that's fine. I think that's what some people do in real
Really?
life. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
in order
I-
to they value the game more than their life.
Yeah, no, I think that
I'm gonna change
equating,
my way.
I think that's pretty normal. Like to equate the like something that you're buying in relation to something that you're already used to. Like, oh, this could be one movie ticket, or this could be one book, or this could be several novels, or et cetera, et cetera. I think it's pretty
Right.
pretty average. It's a little bit weird that it's specifically gacha currency, but your coping mechanism versus my coping
No,
mechanism, they're both
I do
coping
that when I
mechanisms.
was young. Like when I used to be like spending a lot on games. But nowadays, I do the opposite. Like before I spend in the game, I think about
Yep,
the number
yeah,
of chicken rice that I could eat.
yep.
So the only
So
coping mechanism
yeah.
we don't know is mine, huh?
It's yours.
Good. It shall stay that way.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay,
Good?
we'll pull it out someday.
Is it cocaine?
I mean, specifically, my
Okay,
the-
to be okay, if I'm honest, I don't really have one. I'll be honest. Like, I don't have anything specific. I'd say the closest thing is probably playing really hard games, like playing the Souls games and stuff like that. I don't know why. That always like brings me now. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why that calms me. That should infuriate me, but it doesn't.
They should have like the
It gets you
opposite
in the
effect.
zone.
What the hell?
yeah,
no,
I don't know how.
there's been a lot of quote unquote research done, like offhanded research, but there's been like it's been an interesting talking point to see how difficult games, especially the Souls games specifically, have actually helped people deal with mental issues a lot. Like, I don't know if this is a topic that any of you are familiar with at all, but a lot of people, there were like, if you just look up Dark Souls depression, there were a lot of people that have been brought out of like depression or dark places in their life just by playing the Dark Souls games, just by playing like really hard and oppressive games, because if you can stick to it and beating that, it makes you feel really, really good and makes you feel like you can actually accomplish things.
It actually does wonders for your like self confidence, and
Yeah,
self
yep.
confidence is a thing I have a lot of trouble with. So I think that might be like partially why, you know.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of the time when people associate like whether a person is happy, it's like when they find purpose to do something. If you lead your life in a purposeless manner, you might start to feel okay, life is boring, and then there's all the kind of thing. So when we talk about Dark Souls, it's a tough game. It's a game that gets you so engrossed and it makes you rage sometimes, but at the same time, for those people who find it therapeutic, it's like you feel like there's something to do. There's something that you're working so hard for. And I think that's the part that gets people to say, hey, this is the thing that can take me out of feeling that there's nothingness, that's going around.
yeah, it and on a personal level, it can feel that there's something about the feeling of a world out to get you and then conquering that. It's kind of like if you ever
Yeah.
play like an MMO where they don't have level scaling and you come back to an enemy that's been giving you a lot of trouble and you just like slaughter the hell out of it. It's like you
Yeah,
today.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like playing Dark Souls, like even when you're not going back to older areas, just playing Dark Souls can almost always feels that way when you're doing anything. Like even like moving across an area, moving from like A to Z in Dark Souls, you can just feel really accomplishing because you know that the world is trying to beat your ass at every single second.
Yup. True. Okay, I think we went way off gacha games.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah, this is
If
Gacha
I pull us back,
Hmm.
we
So,
go back
I
to
mean,
Enfield.
do you guys think we should talk more about Enfield or go to the?
Well, the thing that I'm most
Mhm.
interested about with Enfield is that I think that specifically I'm relating it to what Riot Games was doing because that I view it as Riot Games ish. That if I'm correct and if it doesn't have a gotcha and if they are trying to diversify, I think that this is not the end. I think that well that's why specifically to bring it into context, they announced it assumingly in a really early state to match up vaguely with the announcement of their anime, which is why I think that they're trying to diversify. And this isn't like Arknights 2. This is like very, very legitimately them trying to diversify their IP. So like now there's the gotcha game, there's the single player game, and then there's also the anime. And I think that if this is what they're trying to do, then this won't be the end of it. We might see like a book that Kaiser
Oh,
will
like a
lose, yeah,
novel,
like a
a
novel,
manga.
like a novel. Oh, manga could be yeah, like a manga from like Kaiser's perspective or something like that, or like W's perspective.
Yes, a manga from Calci's perspective, or otherwise known a book.
Dictionary.
But honestly, Kelsey's manga should just be
source.
her diary or something.
Yeah, like I think that there probably is going to be other media that we just haven't thought about that is related to Arknights or in Arknights' world that is not Arknights. And again, because Riot realized the same thing where they're like, we can't really survive as a company off of League of Legends forever because everything will eventually fade. We need to, if so, with League of Legends and with Arknights, these are two games that are both live service games. Both of them have the same problem where it gets to a point where you really hard to convince a new player to join a game that's like 9 years old or 3 years old or something. Right? And so they need to try to convince them by going, hey, here's Arcane. Now you want to play League of Legends, don't you? Here's a really good show that won every single one of the categories for the Annie Awards. Go play League of Legends now. And I think like Arknights is probably trying to do that. So like if the anime is good, they'll be like, hey, all you anime fans, ever heard of Arknights? Huh? Hmm? Or
And
hey,
turn out to be like a Azure lane
Man,
anime.
I don't
Please don't.
think I've ever wanted anything more gaming wise, or I guess entertainment wise, than the Arknights anime to like be fucking awesome. Okay,
Yeah, no.
Elden Ring. Besides Elden Ring.
Are you guys still addicted to Elden Ring, by the way?
I'm not anymore. I freed myself. I beat that game twice and I've reached Nirvana.
Wow.
I am shackled by that game. I cannot put it down.
Oh no.
I couldn't put it down. That's why I played 100 hours in the first week.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do. I really want Arknights anime to be good because content, but also because I love the game.
Because content.
God.
Oh, wait, Box, how are you going to make content on the anime if you can't even watch a 6-minute TV?
Are you gonna like?
Bro, because
Are you gonna like what? Post every episode anime reaction?
I'm posting it full episodes, just like no reaction, no commentary. And
Yo,
pray,
Box, you
pray.
can't do that.
Box
Box, your
2
your
episode
channel's
1.
gonna be deleted.
No, I should be. I'll be
Uh,
fine. I hope.
Wait, no, play.
Oh.
What
play
you've got copyright licenses from them?
just play the whole episode in reverse.
Yeah.
Guys, just play
Then you
it
just tell
backwards.
people to play it back.
Yeah, just play it backwards.
Play it backwards. I won't
have-
be copyrighted, and I get the ads money.
Backwards
Man,
and upside down.
If everything goes well, I have glorious plans for the Arknights anime.
Oh,
But
I
I'm not gonna reveal that yet.
yeah, I know it though.
The Arknights anime on that topic, the anime is really interesting. So I don't think we've really actually like delved into the anime here. So I think, or at least I hope, that it will be a prequel. And I'm actually curious about what your thoughts are on that. Like when do you think the
It
anime?
wouldn't be.
So
They've
well,
kind of openly stated that it would be the start of the AK. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be literally the chapter 0, and people are
So-
predicting it will end at chapter 4.
yeah, sorry. So I thought that it was going to be a prequel, and now I hope against my heart's thought, like my brain's thoughts, my heart hopes that it is a prequel because how are they going to deal with the Doctor? How do you even
Mm.
Oh
what do
right.
you do about the Doctor? Does the thoughts?
Yo, give them
I feel
a
like he's
voice,
gonna be
give
a
them
silent
personality.
character.
Just making up a completely different character. I don't care. Just make a good anime.
No, I don't think it's gonna be silent because we did hear the voice right in the trailer.
We did hear a voice, though we don't know
We
whose
don't.
voice.
Yeah, we
it
don't know
was,
if that's the doctor's. We heard a
Oh
voice.
wait,
I
you're
think.
right. You're right.
Like that could be Priestess.
Huh.
Yeah. So I don't. I feel like I'm expecting a silent doctor, and then it's just gonna be a humorous anime. It's gonna be like Koe no Katachi, except no, it's gonna be a silent
don't
voice,
think
except that's the protagonist.
I don't think it's gonna be humorous. Like from everything we've
No.
seen in the
Oh no
in the
no no no
promotional
no.
material, it seems it's taking itself pretty seriously.
Yeah, the doctor is so hard to deal with.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, just make it a prequel and you just skip the doctor
Yeah.
problem in totality.
My perfect in my perfect world, the Arknights anime is basically exploring the world of Terra from different perspectives, that aren't, Rhodes Island. That would have been mine. But, it's not that. We know.
Yeah, well, I think that as Cookie said, that there was basic more or less confirmation that it's just going to be chapters 0 through 4-ish. So like the first major arc in Lungmen. But like the more I think about it, the more worried I am because I don't think that there's any winning when it comes to portraying the Doctor. I think that the best you can get is just pretend the Doctor is barely there. But like even that is so rough because he's an important character in some aspects, and like you can get away with Amiya being the main character for most of it, or like Amiya/Chen being the main character for most of it. But yeah, I don't know what to do about the Doctor. It's so rough.
As I said, I know it's probably not the best idea, like logistically, but for me, it's like just make him a character. Just give him a voice, give him a personality. I don't care about myself. Just make him a character.
So
make him interesting.
if they pull it off, that would probably be good. Well, no, that would definitely be good. But the problem then is that it becomes, how do you justify the Doctor in the game after the anime exists if the Doctor has like this personality, right? Let's say that like the Doctor has a certain like personality and they have goals and views and like things that they want to achieve, and then in the game with supposedly quote unquote the same Doctor, they're just still a blank slate the wish fulfillment character.
Yeah, for me, it would be like make him a character for the anime, then just be like they are straight up to different people. They react differently, they do different stuff. Like the storyline is the same, but the Doctor in one is an actual character, in the other he's you.
Then the anime is not canon, which is like a whole other can of worms.
Does it need to be really?
I mean, it doesn't need to be. It just feels.
Yeah.
Again, it just feels weird, right?
Yeah, I guess. But for me, I think that would be the best in quotation marks idea, just because I think the anime itself would turn out best that way.
Because the funny thing is though, right, is that if your wish comes true and the Doctor is like a really good character, then people will want this happened with Arcane actually. It's really funny. People will want the anime to be canon and the games to not be canon because then you're just making a character who's just better. Like you're making a story, quote unquote. Like if the anime is really good and the Doctor is a really good character, then people will want that to be canon instead of the game. Watch this, like, well, then you're just in like some weird land where like, are the games canon anymore, or is it just the anime canon? Is the anime like the real story? Like,
I mean, look, I get that, but we have to admit, Arcane, sure, even though it had that issue, it was still an absolute W for Riot.
That's true.
So just make the best show you can.
It was, so Arcane was definitely a W, but people are still very mad at Riot that the Arcane's not canon. And there are a lot of people that want Arcane to be canon and for them to like retcon things inside of the lore in order to make Arcane fit into canon, because Arcane is very, very good, and the fact that it's like separate from the main universe and that there are still like that like Victor will get a story and it's just like not the Victor from Arcane that people fell in love with, and it's like that like schism or like that, oh, wow, that's not a word, that like,
what was that?
I don't know, I tried to say it's syzygy. Anyway, there was some big brain word that I was going for and I just messed it up. Schism, there we go. Like a distance between the idea of like the Arcane Victor and the lore Victors. And that could be for like the Doctor, like, oh, I'm playing this character, but so in general, my main problem is that, and they might change this after the anime comes out, the Doctor in game doesn't even get like choices that would allow you to RP a character in the first place. A lot of like half the time, one of your options is just dot 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 dot, and you don't say anything.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know. Like I
yeah,
feel like they could try to tightrope it because the doctor has it has the slightest hint of a personality because like right now he's kind of like this kind of fun-loving oldish sort of person that like
yeah,
everyone kind of knows, but like he has moments where he goes full psycho L mode,
yep.
like that could happen. Like you could make that into an actual character, you know
I hope it's
but it would just need
pre-amnesia.
to be fleshed out, which still kind of differentiates
Well,
from the game.
so the well, as Box said, the reason that I thought it was going to be a prequel is because if you make it a prequel and it's pre-amnesia, that sidesteps literally every single issue that I just brought up. Because you can give the Doctor her or his own character, and it would be continuous with the game because then the Doctor that we play is the post-amnesia Doctor because amnesia is literally two separate characters in the same body, right? Like so
True.
the post-amnesia Doctor is us who is RPing the Doctor as a blank slate, and then the pre-amnesia Doctor could be their own character and they're doing their own stuff. That's why I thought like, and also it's called Prelude to Dawn. I mean,
True.
Oh, so like at the end, the Doctor like gets hit with a brick and he loses all his memories, and it's
Yep.
like
Yeah.
continue in Archetypes. It's
well,
like,
because
You didn't need to put it like that, but yes.
we still don't even really know what happened. Like we really don't know all the details for the Doctor's amnesia, like who they used to be. We know that we're like
They-
maybe a war criminal, kind of.
like they were fucked by something. Then Kelsey was
Oh,
like,
wow.
I hate you, but fuck off, she'll go to the sarcophagus, maybe you'll survive.
And so that's what I thought. Again, I thought that it would be a really cool way to reveal this mystery that's been going on for a while. Is do it in the animes, right? So like you sidestep the Doctor issue. It's a really cool way to finally reveal in glorious 2D animation all of the mystery surrounding the Doctor and how they got amnesia. And I called Prelude to Dawn. It's called Prelude. Why is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
that would actually be
True.
really smart. Yeah, that would be like a win-win for both like players and newcomers.
Yeah,
No.
I think that there they kind of like took the more obvious, I guess. They took the more like basic route, which is like, oh, we're doing an anime. What we're gonna do? Just the beginning of the story.
It's safer. You can't really
Yeah.
mess that up. I do worry for their pacing, because those first couple
Yeah.
chapters of Arknights are
We're off.
they exist.
Sure do.
Damn.
I
It's
think
bad. I never read lore, so
I think all of chapter 0 and 1 could probably be 5 minutes in anime. I actually like it's like nothing happens.
Hmm.
Like nothing fucking happens.
like
It's
the
basically
crown
very
sword.
introductory.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of like lore
Hey.
dump, info dump, like nothing's really going on. We're just like meeting characters that really don't mean anything to it. Like it's pretty rough.
Yeah, true.
I even think
I think most. Sorry, continue.
no, I'm hogging the spotlight here, but I even think hot take. I think most of the Chen stuff is kind of rough as well. Anyway,
No, I agree.
The anime is a chance for them to do quite a few things right, and like if they do it good, then yeah, they will succeed. Like they could do a whole story on its own, as you guys stated, which I think that will be extremely exciting. And at the same time, I guess. Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, they can do like what you stated to do a whole prequel thing to make sense of everything, and they can even flesh out even more details. Um, and I think what's most important for the anime is that they need to do it in a way where they gotta expect someone who don't even know about AK to watch this anime.
yep.
They need to ensure that there isn't that entry barrier where you have to have played AK to know what the hell is going on. So that's I think the biggest part. If they really want the anime to pop off and even have a positive marketing for the game, they gotta make it so easy to watch.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
I don't know, Demon Slayer level of easy.
That's like that's super
Get
cool.
UFO table. Just get UFO table to fucking animate it, and everyone will watch
Yeah.
it.
I think it's gonna be very expensive.
If they
to get the-
could, like if they could.
God,
I
UFO
mean,
was so good. Yeah.
Ufotable is basically like the golden goose. Like it's like if you can get your manga to be animated by Ufotable, you're kind of getting a pseudo free ticket to success.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's just winning. Yes, correct.
But let's be honest, Demon Slayer story, it's not fucking better than One Piece. Let's be honest, as a story.
Well, it's just beautiful though, right? That's the
It's
incredible
just
stuff.
beautiful.
Exactly.
I would rather watch
Ufotable-
Demon Slayer than One Piece.
100.
Beautiful.
You know,
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
even agree.
100%.
Hell yeah,
Me too.
those fight
Yeah.
scenes. I haven't watched I haven't watched the full season 2 yet, but even like
God,
the
you need to, bro.
even like the movie, like those fight scenes,
Yeah,
Boy, I
like-
don't even remember his name, so I don't care about his character. But those fight scenes,
Exactly.
Fuck the character, dude. That shit was
yeah,
that shit looked awesome.
those fight scenes, hell yeah, with the spin move and the plane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, oh, you get Ufotable to animate you. There you go. Here you go. It doesn't matter what you wrote. It doesn't matter what the manga was. It's just a success now.
Yep, yeah.
Oh yeah, who's it
Well-
gonna be animated by? The Arknights anime has it been
I
said?
think
Start.
it's an in-house production.
Yeah, I think it's in-house. I think it's Yosta itself.
Oh, I mean they
Yosta
did
Pictures.
they did a decent job on like the New Year's PV, right?
They
That was
did a decent
A1.
job on the TV, but we don't know if that's like the quality to
Yeah,
expect
yeah.
in a sense.
The
hope it's
New
up-
Year's PV was A1 Pictures, though. That's the problem. It wasn't them.
Hmm.
They are the
Ah.
ones that do the other animated PVs.
Oh, the
I mean, they
fucking
did the No
CGI?
Outer PV that you saw.
Yeah, true.
It's all gonna be in CGI. God, I would actually love to watch that.
I mean, if it's in the quality that this is, I wouldn't even mind it being
Really?
CG.
Yeah, man, CG is such a rough topic because like, so it's obvious now. I'm glad that Arcane actually came out because it's obvious to everyone now in the world that the problem's not CG. The problem is that a lot of Japanese studios are trying to emulate the look of anime in CG, which doesn't work. Ajin,
Mm.
Knights of Sidonia, Godzilla. I can keep going. I can keep listing things. X-Arm.
Aji- no, fuck. Exxon was a perfect show of madness. CG was like such a minuscule part of what went wrong with it.
No, yeah. So like, CG can look good. I think like most of the Arknights PVs have looked pretty good to decent. But notably, they are much shorter than what a TV episode of anime will be. So they're going to cost a lot.
Yeah, true. Hmm. Well, I guess we can only wait and see. You know, best wishes, best hopes. Hope it's good.
I mean,
Can't
yeah,
really
Both
do
the
much
game
else.
and the anime.
Not even
We're
hope.
just
I need it to do good. I need
waiting.
content.
I mean, like even like
You need it. Stop! Stop!
I need content.
Thinking, I'm
Stop with the
thinking.
men-
I hope. I
with
need
the
help.
mentality of yours, you should be playing Genshin right now.
I just like I'm
Are
like
you?
everyone's excited for the anime. They're like, oh yeah, I hope the anime is good so we can watch it. Box over here rubbing his hands, dude. They're like, I can't wait for this show to be good so I can get content.
Money, bro. I need money, bro. Like.
Can someone recommend Box a job already?
Lorene
Oh,
got
I'm
me
searching.
bankrupt.
Oh, I'm searching.
See, he needs a job. So yes, everyone watching the podcast, please send him applications or hire him.
Or you can just free money.
Yeah, hit like and subscribe and go to his Patreon.
Like and
Everyone become a member of
I don't care
Box's
about
channel.
subscriptions. Okay, I'd rather have $5 than 10k,
Wait, $5 rather than what?
like 10k subscribers.
Well,
Like,
the 10K subscribers will usually give you $5 and
Yeah.
But I'd rather have Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it.
What?
all right.
I'm
Anyhow.
kidding. I love you guys. I love you guys. All my subs. Every single one of you.
I love all
But
this.
out. My image.
Your image? Are you even?
I definitely. Listen. You know what, Box? Actually, I'm there with you. I'd rather have anything than 10K subs because if I get 10K, I do this stupid fucking karaoke shit.
Yo, don't forget to subscribe to Dio.
Subscribe to Gio's opinions. I forgot to make a post about that last time. I'm gonna do it right now.
You know, you will invite me to the karaoke stream, right?
I mean, it's never happening. So yeah, sure. I'll promise anything.
Wait. Does chat get to like choose the song?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, amazing.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Okay, guys,
nice.
please sub to Dio now.
You
You guys are
back
literally
down
in
to
his
what you
channel
say.
I
because I've
just-
been watching his podcast.
I could just keep making promises because I'm never hitting 10K.
Damn.
Bro, that 10K seems like it's coming fast. I don't know what you mean. Yo, we're
Dio's gonna
posting this on your
deliberately
channels,
delete
aren't we?
subscribers closer to it.
I will admit that this is not a joke. I have Googled before how to delete subscribers. I don't think you can
What?
do it. I
How to delete subscribers? Excuse me.
I was just curious, just in case as a contingency plan. I
You
was
needed to do it.
I was just looking into every option. Okay.
Leo, I have successfully trapped you. Now that this is posted on your channel, you are technically somewhat like chained to us. You can't delete your channel.
Astral
You have
chain,
a responsibility.
astral chain looking ass over here.
Yo, don't worry. I'm gonna teach you how to sing. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine.
Oh god, yeah, no, that's hopefully never happening.
It's
But
gonna
yeah,
be fun.
I hope that Arknights 2 is good. Hope that the anime is good. Hope that the eventual novel is good. And that Kaiser has a fun time digging into the novel. Can't wait to see that one. I hope
He's gonna have a field day.
I hope that either Kaiser doesn't watch this, or if he does watch this, they actually do come up with a novel, so it's just not super sad. He's like,
Yo.
"Oh, Dio told me there's gonna be a novel 3 years from now. There's no novel." Guys is just sitting there like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Oh no, that's yeah,
Yo,
no, no, no.
I for one can't wait for the book review.
The book review, yeah, true.
The fucking novel review.
I don't think-
700 pages on that dream. Let's go.
I don't think
I
anyone
hope-
here plays League.
I
But
hope
as a side note, the League novels are pretty good. Anyway, sorry, Box to continue.
I hope Arknights gets like a visual novel, bro. That'd be fucking awesome.
I highly doubt it.
I mean,
Fucking awesome. Even though I wouldn't read it because you know I'm kind of brain dead, but you know I think
isn't
that's
the story kind of a visual novel? Like, it's a bad visual novel. The story is a bad visual novel. Let's just say it how it is.
Like,
yeah, but like
yeah.
it's like locked behind gameplay. Like I can't clear the stages. I can't watch the next part.
Like, I guess they could make a good visual novel, but like,
it's so hard to make a good visual novel because so this is biased obviously because good and bad is subjective, but I think to make a good visual novel, it most of the time has to be kinetic, because if you're not leaning in to the fact that you can make choices, then why aren't you just a book? I've always held this view, and that's to say there are some static visual novels that I really like. I really like I never know how to pronounce it. Second Ignak, Inganak. Anyway, I really like Eden. There are a couple of them that I really enjoy, but if you're not doing choices, then why are you like half of a game, right? Like,
That's true. It's just like reading a book.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
and it is super hard to make a good visual novel. I've made this joke before, but Fate Stay Night, the visual novel, has a higher word count than all of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. All right,
No way.
it is. You have to do. I don't even know if you've ever seen. I'll link it to you after this, and I might show it on screen. Editing D, I might show it on screen. The flowchart for the Fate Stay Night visual novel is insane. It is ridiculous. Where there are literally hundreds of choices, and that game actually feels like a merger between a game and a novel, which is what I feel like it has always been the high standard for me for a visual novel, where like you kind of have to feel like both of them, because you're not, if not, well then why aren't you just a game, or why aren't you just a novel? Because the thing that makes visual novels unique is the fact that they are both.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I do feel like a visual novel can be really good if it's static, if it knows how to like handle that. Like for example, Dio, you're good with visual novels. Have you played You and Me and Her?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, like that's a very static one, right? You can't really
Yep.
make any meaningful choices, but
Well,
it plays so well with it that it's like, huh, you know?
I
That's
mean,
very meta, so it kind of cheats.
a good novel is gonna be a good story, right? No matter if it's like
Yeah.
Wasn't Danganronpa super static to you? Like you don't even influence anything.
Danganronpa is weird because so in that case, Danganronpa is like it is a game. It's not kinetic, but it is like it's just a game, right? Like you have to solve the puzzles and then put the things together, and so like it's mostly static in terms of choices, but the game itself is like a game. I would say the same for I don't know if anyone here is even remotely familiar with this series, but like the 9 hours, 9 minutes, 9 doors or whatever, like 9 and 9, and or AI the Somnium Files.
AI, I know AI.
Yeah,
I was gonna play it on the channel.
They're both made by the same creator, and both of those are visual novels, but there's not many choices in terms of branching paths, but they're just games, right? Like they're visual novels, so like there's novels with visual components, and then sometimes the visual novel is broken up by you just like doing a puzzle,
Actually gaming.
yeah, just like playing a video game, yeah.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually like the new way to do visual novel. A lot of like again AI, the Somnium Files have been doing that kind of visual novel
I mean,
where you just
hey,
like you have a mini game.
hey,
Yeah.
that might be a good like how's it called episode thing because not gonna lie, most gacha games use the visual novel. That is their way of like conveying their stories. So it could be cool
Yep,
to do some
most
comparisons.
most gachas are just visual novels. This is true. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, okay, that's cool.
Wait, Dio, how much for you to go through all routes of Fate?
How much time?
No, how much money?
Well,
Huh?
to start off with, I already have.
What?
I'm a
Lord of the Rings, 5 of them.
I'm a massive Fate fan, and I've read the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Anyway, it's a
Oh.
trilogy, not 5 of them.
Oh fuck yeah, Lord of the Rings
It's-
like rocks. Like
um,
I know it's like the coldest take in history, but like it's actually fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is actually hype, unlike Star Wars. Anyway, moving on. The
Hey,
Facts though,
hey,
facts though,
my
facts
man, my man.
Yes,
oh,
sir,
wow,
bro.
that's not a hot
Star
take
Wars
here.
is so bad.
Yeah, no, in this room,
So
unless
bad.
Cookie really likes Star Wars. In this case,
Oh, he does?
hey, cool. I don't
What
know.
thing?
Do
He
you like
likes
Star Wars?
I don't follow it.
Okay, good. It's
Wow,
bad.
there's no Star
Like
Wars.
I don't follow the movie or the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro,
I
this
tried
is
to have a hot take over here. Everyone's like, yeah, but just...
yeah,
okay.
this is a no Star Wars zone.
Wait, so you mean like everyone here don't play Star Wars, or is it just one of you doing it?
I don't quite like it. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of Jedi, but that's it. I'm a fan of like lightsabers and like cool flips and duels and shit. I'm not a fan of movies. As
The
in
prequels are the best movies.
Interstellar things don't get to me.
yo, Dio. Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to I hope actually. So if there is one episode of this podcast that I hope pops off, I hope it's this one because unironically, I'll say it. Prequels, best movies. It's not close. All right. Are you original trilogy fans? You know shit. All right. Hello there.
I'm so confused. What did you just say?
I'm the
I'm sorry.
chosen. I was supposed to be the chosen one. No, so it's some Star Wars terminology. Sorry.
Oh, because that was really confusing.
Yeah, no, I just threw a whole bunch of Star Wars memes at the into the mic.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we got real sidetracked. We got real
no.
sidetracked.
Holy shit! How long has this been going on
Yeah,
for?
as Cookie said in chat, I think we could wrap out wrap.
Yeah,
up,
like,
right? We've
this
been
was supposed to be like.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can,
both
we can
made
wrap
up.
up.
I can expect this to be like a
Yeah.
we speak about AK Enfield but change the topic every 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, so actually, so here I have a good way to wrap it up. So
Yeah.
on the note of my big brain plan that Hypergriff is trying to diversify their media, what is the one thing that you want them to make that they haven't already announced? So, like not a single player game, not
Ooh.
an anime. If there's one other thing like a novel or a TV show, a movie, something like that, live action adaptation made by Netflix.
Hold a
Honestly?
convention in my country. Yeah, that's what I
an
wish.
interesting one. Hold a convention in your
Honestly,
Yeah, I'll go crazy.
okay, it might be a bit of a cop out since Riot is like kind of doing it, but maybe an MMO. You know,
Oh damn.
Dude, MMOs are so rough.
they don't have the.
they are.
They cost so much money
Yeah,
and they
I was
almost
about to say
always fail.
It's an unrealistic perspective, but like I feel like the potential is there. You know.
Yeah, it like the MMOs and MOBAs are the two genres
Okay,
of games that just so kill. But yeah, I it would be hype if it ever happened.
Okay. Let's go for something more realistic then. Let's see. What kind of media would I like? Yo, that classic novel coming anytime soon? Actually, yeah, I would like a series of books. If they're well written, I would read them.
Books or manga?
Books, straight up books.
Nice. All right, Box. What fresh hell? Are you gonna say like pachinko machine or something like that?
Bro, he's just gonna start being like, give me a AK team lottery machine.
Yeah,
Okay.
AK Team Casino.
Give me a
that's what
slots
it was.
machine.
Okay, first, you guys are actually really close. Give me a simulator for
What?
rolling.
But that
What?
exists.
What?
No, but it's so ugly. I want the bag to open.
You
What?
want like an official simulator
Yes,
for rolling.
yes. All right, and then I
You want like
want
you
a
want
web.
the most beautiful rolling simulator.
Yes, extremely beautiful. So the second one would be, I want a website where you give me green screens of the models.
Hey,
and the models themselves.
I'm a programmer right now, all right? I'm going to get all the programming skills and I'll program one special program specially for you, Box2, so that you can roll like no tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. That
Wait.
would save me a lot of currency.
What was that second one?
I want them
Huh?
to make a website that would give me like green screens of the models so I can use it for content.
You can get the model. Can you not
Yeah,
get the?
You can really
you
get
can get
them.
the models already.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, we
Where?
saved that for out of tier.
Wait, you're kidding.
Yeah, there are ways to get the
there's a
models.
lot of people.
Yeah, there are.
There's a lot of people who like source these contents from the game files and all, and then they post it somewhere. Then there's like an open.
How do you think
It's all about
Talkdesk's
place where they
channel
put the stuff.
exists?
Oh my god.
How do you think Talkdesk's channel? Did you think that Talkdesk just like made the models from
I thought
scratch?
he made it. Yes, I thought he
He
made it.
he had the animations,
No.
but not the models.
The models. No. The models that he used, I can't recall. He like this does source it from some Chinese players, and then he edits it. But none of the
Yes, yeah.
models he considered as his own. He always says that it's like a combination of him and someone else.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah.
But the files themselves,
But yeah.
as you said, like the bases are just from the game. I don't.
Damn it.
Yep.
You could ask Box2. Then we'll help your channel to give you more money.
Yes, please. Please, I need money.
He needs
Get a
money
car.
so that he can find the websites that have the 3D models for content.
God damn.
I mean,
Sorry,
if I got-
Gio, you should answer what you want for AK to be.
Well, so if the anime does turn out to be the chapters 0 through 4, which it's likely going to be, then I want a movie that's a prequel, right? I want because honestly, yeah, a movie. I think that you could cover the Doctor story.
Movie?
Yeah,
Interesting.
movie, yeah. Or either. So if not the Doctor's prequel, then honestly, I want like I want what is my favorite story-wise chapter. I want W's backstory in a movie.
Oh, Dark Knight's Memoir?
Yeah, I want Dark Knight's memoir in a movie. Or like you could do like short
Ooh.
like movies or even like short films that are based around the events that I think would be really cool.
Hey, that's very reasonable, yeah.
Like I don't know
I can get that.
I don't know if any of you are Pokemon fans, but like Pokemon does this sometimes with like Pokemon Origins or Pokemon Twilight Wings, where they will just go and they'll do like 10-minute or 20-minute short films that are based around side characters, and they are some of my favorite Pokemon content that is currently being produced. Better than the games, no cap.
Well, hey,
better than the most recent games.
As you know, I've never played a Pokemon game in my life.
Yeah, so
I also
think
didn't.
I think that if you made like 20-minute short films that were based on like Dark Knight memoirs or however long they need to be, that would be really, really cool. Because I'm way more interested in seeing that than chapters 1 through 4 retold again. That's just my personal opinion.
All right.
As an outro, let us know what you think. Comments section. Write down in the comments.
Yes.
You know what do you want the Arknights media to be? Movie?
Also,
book?
Movie? What?
Don't forget
green
to
screen?
subscribe
Yeah.
and hit the
Box.
Did you know that 120% of you aren't subscribed right now?
That's crazy.
120%.
Hit subscribe, but not to this channel. Hit it to Box 2's channel.
Whoa, wait! Did you know that I have a link to my donation page at my what? What? That's insane.
Cannot believe.
Wait,
Can
you actually link to your donation? Wait, on like
I did.
your
Yeah, you did.
membership, or you have like a donation box?
No, it's like a donation box, but I
If you
don't
give
have
that to me, I'll put it in the
No,
description.
I was kidding. I'm not that hungry for money. I was
Come
kidding.
on, no, Box, just make a whole video out of it, alright?
I need money, bro. Like, guys, I need money.
Yeah.
Just make a video. I don't know.
Oh, people love honest YouTubers. What do you think? What makes you think like certain YouTubers are so big today?
Wait, why?
Honesty, bro. Just tell people you want money.
I don't give a fuck about you guys. Give me your cash wallets.
Damn.
Exactly. Picture this in the podcast, alright? It sounds like you did the
Make sure
outro. This should
is
still be
in
an
the
outro.
box.
This is in the podcast.
Guys, you kids preying on my downfall, bro.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
funny.
I think that's a good wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Oh, all right.